Aleppo has become a city of layers, peeled back with difficulty, especially in the besieged east, seeming to retreat behind the anonymous walls of a destroyed city. The Syrian government insists the battle for Aleppo is in its final days, and it's given an ultimatum to opposition fighters in the east: take an amnesty and leave, or be forced to. Today, Syrian soldiers waited to see if there were any takers behind big sheets that they hang to shield their positions from the snipers.
This is one potential exit point for people on the eastern side of Aleppo. That's the area controlled by the opposition if they want to take the government up on their offer to come out without harm. The same offer was made a couple of weeks ago. Nobody came out. Pro-regime people here will tell you that's because they're being held as human shields by the rebels on the other side. We can't confirm that.
The front line snakes right through the center of Aleppo, bending ordinary acts of everyday life to fit the surreal circumstances. On the western side, under the control of pro-regime fighters, we're not allowed to speak to people without government minders being present. But there is a common thread. Before the war, Aleppo was like a paradise. It was very safe, says this street cleaner. Now it's a nightmare. This woman prefers not to show her face on camera. Our big dream is that Aleppo will return to the way it was before the war, she says. Not just Aleppo, but all of Syria. Hard to imagine that. This is what's left of Aleppo's once famed covered market, its elegant arches fallen far from the heavens. It's a rare glimpse at the level of destruction in Aleppo. We're led in by regime soldiers who've controlled the old city since 2013, the fighting then causing much of what you see now. It's still a popular target for the opposition fighters who lost it, but the Syrian army commander here is a confident man. These are the final days, he says, referring to the fight for Aleppo. The siege around the rebels is so strong and hasn't been broken. But Aleppo certainly has been. The steady loss of its light, an open wound on top of so many others. Margaret Evans, CBC News, Aleppo.